This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Some much needed relief potentially on the way for Arizona drivers with high gas prices making headlines across the country. According to Gas Buddy, we can expect prices to fall in the next week. There's some relief as the pandemic continues to influence demand. Specifically over the discovery and reaction to the Omicron variant.
The trickle down is whenever you see countries reacting in a way that they restrict travel, it's going to mean lower oil consumption. And that's why oil prices tend to react the way they do to a new variant. There's a lot of unknowns.
So what is that going to mean for your wallet? Well, he says prices could drop up to 50 cents a gallon. And by Christmas, best case scenario, that's still $1.59 more than this time last year. But hey, it's an improvement. Don't forget, ABC15 is helping you find the best prices on gas. We do have an interactive map for you, and you can see it at abc15.com. North of the valley, families living in the Rio Verde foothills are still trying to figure out where they're going to get water. For years, water has been trucked in from the city of Scottsdale, but starting in 2023, Scottsdale says it will stop selling their supply to people living outside city limits. Maricopa County has received an application to create a water district, and while some neighbors want that, others say it would give the group in charge too much power.
What I would love to see is for the county to come to the table, bring us all together, and look at all the options that we have in front of us, put them all on the table, and then let us decide.
And so it's crucial that the county's communicating what their plans are. And at this point, I don't know what other plan there is, but they haven't shared it with us.
Well, a vote won't happen until former Maricopa County Supervisor, Steve Shukri, who resigned last month, is replaced. There's a crime alert to tell you about in Coconino County. The sheriff's office asking for your help to track down a woman accused of shooting and robbing a man she met on Instagram. Investigators say the victim was at a rental property near Flagstaff with 22-year-old Lily Beeler, who they believe is from Las Vegas. Now, the man says that she shot at him twice, demanded money and belongings before she took off in a Lyft.
Person commits a crime and they feel like they got away with it, they may be more apt and inclined to commit the crime again.
And that is why the sheriff's office is hoping to track her down ASAP. If you recognize the woman you see here, maybe you've seen her someplace, call the sheriff's office. Well, it might look like a scam, but debt collectors can now contact you online. A new federal rule here, allowing them to send emails, text messages, even messages on social media. These collectors have to identify themselves and allow you to opt out of communicating online. Some consumer advocates are worried, though, that this could invite new types of scammers.
Absolutely know that bad actors are going to try to use these electronic medium to pose as debt collectors and attempt to trick people into paying amounts that they either don't really owe or don't really owe to that party.
Okay, so you have to pay attention to the details here. Look for bad spelling or grammar. If you're not sure, it's very important that you call or contact in some way the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau with concerns or questions. If you are thinking about maybe adding a new pet to your family for Christmas, you could adopt. Today through Sunday, the Arizona Animal Welfare League is waiving adoption fees for all animals older than a year. It's a big deal, a good deal too. These pictures, just some of the animals available. The shelter is open for walk-in adoptions. Well, you do have more time to immerse yourselves in the artwork of Vincent van Gogh. That experience at Old Town Scottsdale is now going to be open through March 13th. It's been so popular. Tickets are going to cost you, they start around $40, and they also have date night packages. They have yoga classes too. Just head to vangoghphx.com.
We've got a little more cloud cover and a slight chance of rain and snow for some of you in Arizona today. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres, and your most accurate forecast showing the opportunity for spotty showers mainly up in the high country and across the northwest desert area. Rainfall amounts will be light, and so will the snowfall amounts too, mainly above 6,000 to 7,000 feet. We'll have to wait until Thursday when that chance of rain and snow really expands across the rest of the state. Now, your Valley Planner for your Tuesday here in the Phoenix Metro showing temperatures stay in the 50s in the morning, climbing into the 70s at midday, and topping topping out in the mid-70s later this afternoon. Across northern parts of the state, highs generally in the 40s, 50s along the rim, with 60s and 70s to the south and west too. So here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures dropping a little more after today, with a high of 70 on Wednesday, mid-60s on Thursday with a chance of rain at 80%, mainly in the evening, and a slight chance early Friday morning before drying out for the weekend, but staying chilly with highs in the 60s and lows in the low 40s.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.